What's up? All right, let's pull it up. All right, we're going. Yes. Let me pull up Instagram, man. Let's try not to get kicked off today. What's going on? You might be at work. I don't know where you're at. We're going to check in on something, though. This stock, it really is a lesson to me, to everybody. There's always stocks like this. What's up? Good morning, Carlos. Got Bill Nye, the science guy, in here. Aaron Powell. What's up, Aaron? This really is a lesson. It's not even about, I definitely wouldn't buy the stock here. But it's a lesson. Zeev says, my portfolio can't hold gains for shit. That's because you're in penny stocks, biotechs, and growth stocks. That's not what's cool right now, man. So if you don't own the stocks that the cool kids own right now, then they won't be going higher. The market is bifurcated. There's different markets. So while you can have one stock going down, you could have a stock like BX that just won't stop going up. It just will not stop. And I would have told you not to buy this stock. Well, in Chinese stocks. China stocks are connected to growth plays, man. There are so much outsourcing and things that go on over there that it's all part of the same. Well, I guess you could say that about a lot of things for China. But this stock has been overbought basically for 2 years. It just keeps going up. And I haven't added to it in a very long time, so I haven't talked about it because I'm not adding to it. And I talk about what I'm doing. And so as I watched this, and I went back and I was looking, I first bought this stock. This is a monthly chart. So I first bought it right here at like $20. Let's see. $3.10, 16, 24 shares. I don't know why it's got a little extra on there. At $25. So we're right in here. Now, here's the lesson, man. When this thing doubled, it's about where I stopped buying. It had doubled. It went from $20 to like $50, paying dividends the whole time. So all of 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, this thing's paying dividends. And so if you come over here, the way E-Trade, the way I have it set up, it organizes, it has my total shares here, right? Then it shows purchases I made, and then it shows dividends. So in this account, I own this stock in two accounts. So in 2016, I started to accumulate shares of BX. My first purchase was, I don't know why it's showing a partial, but it was 24 shares, 25 shares. That's 2016, man. Where were you in 2016? Think about all the shit you were doing. You thought you were smart. Oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And look, me too. All the big ideas I had, I could have just bought BX and just held it. Could have borrowed money to buy it, shit. Instead of buying other dumb shit we're buying, we could have just bought the fuck out of this stock. It's not just this one. There's a lot of them, man. There's a lot of them. But in the meantime, you might have a few that went this way. And what about the guy that bought it up here? This is a monthly chart. So he bought it, and for 7 months, it went down. Oh, boo-hoo. Poor me. My portfolio never goes up. So that's 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, 9 months, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 months straight fucking down. You would have held that, not complained. Well, this is where it is today. And that was 13 months of going down. Right? That's what it is. So let's see. If I come back over here. So these are purchases. Was that January, February, March, April, May, June? So June 14th, 2016, I dig deep in the wallet and I get 18 shares. Now remember, I'm charged $10, $12 to do this. Maybe more in 2016. So what I grab? 18 shares. I pay $23 a share. All right. So those shares have appreciated. What are we looking at here? 375%. We're up here. They've grown by $1,594. So, long story short, to accumulate these 180 shares, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 purchases at 10 shares a time. Remember, they charged me anywhere from $10 to $15 to purchase these. So that comes to what? 128 shares. Well, here's the crazy part. It's not just this stock. I'm just showing you this one because it's worked out so well. So look at these. From here down, these are just dividend payments, little bitty chunks. And I have it set to drip, right? So they pay me. Now the stock's $32. Shit, that's higher than I paid, right? I paid $25. So I'm paying higher price for dividends. To buy more shares. So they give me 5, 4, 3 over the next few years, right? From 2016 to today. What is that? 5 years. And these are just little chunks they're throwing off. And if you notice, the higher the stock goes, the less the number of shares I get because the shares cost more money now. Oh, wait, now the shares are $52. I can't get 5 shares. Look, up here I used to get 5 when they pay me a dividend. See that? Man, I wish you understood what I was saying. So back here, when we started 2016 accumulating these shares, I started these after notice what was happening in the market. These are 1 month charts. Entire month down, month down, month down, month down, month down. So I'm coming in to buy after this stock has dropped almost 50%. Now, on a daily chart, it looks like this. A lot more active. Right? I'm not going over worse trades, Ev. I'm trying to show you what a winning trade should look like, son. I'm trying to show you. Listen. So when you're looking at this, oh, by the way, as it did giant runs like this, it had 18 months straight down, man. You going to hang out then? No, probably not. Probably not hanging out for the 18-month decline. But what would have happened if a guy did hang out in there and just started picking up stage ones? He'd be rich right now. So tell me it doesn't work, homie. So tonight when you go hang out with your dumb friends who don't have any of what I just showed you, do not understand what I just said, cannot show you this and break this down, and you're listening to their ideas, come on, man. Look at this. So as I stay with this company, and I'm not buying. If it's going down, I'm not buying, man. I'm waiting. What am I waiting for? It to stop. And then I want to accumulate. That's what I'm waiting for. If you believe in the company, if you have conviction. Now, of course, these guys are way fucking smarter than anyone on this live or me. Okay? These guys are way smarter than you and me together, combined. All they do is invest money, trade money, and look for opportunities. All I had to do was just go along for the ride. But in the midst of that ride, there's a 14-month down move where the price drops by 50%. Oh, wait, there's another one over here. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 7 months. Look at that, 7 months down. Down. So we could go pull up any stock, Pepsi, Amazon, and I can show you 9-month down moves. So what does that mean? Going forward, that'll happen again with any stock that you own right now. And so if you can't get your brain around that, you're in the wrong business. Now, some people, that hurts so bad, they then become obsessed with trying to figure out how to either A, avoid it, or 2, how to hedge it out. They become obsessed with that. Come on, man. So these are dividend payments, okay? We'll just go. Not me going to meetings. I didn't do anything. I just start collecting. And they just pay me. I'm not even looking at the stock anymore. I got other stocks to look at. Other things going on, right? So these are just payments. They're just giving me money. What's the lesson here? Why didn't I keep buying more? Well, I was up over 100 and something percent, and the assets paying dividends. So when it went from here to here, I'm up 100%. Are you buying more once you've doubled your price? Most people are not. You should. I teach it, and sometimes I don't even do it. That's how hard it is to do it. So when you've stepped in and you bought something for $20 fucking dollars that's now trading for $100, it has a little effect on your mind. And so people say, no, it doesn't. Bullshit. When I talk about mind method money, I don't know what you think people are talking to you about or what that means, but you don't fucking understand it. You haven't studied it enough and you don't know what, no, you don't, man. I don't. I don't, you don't. We can go do fucking dozens of these. Guys like, well, my stock's down. Good. And so the fact that it isn't good tells me you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Period. So a guy buys Z. Yeah, you want it to go down, man. Oh, you're day trading. I'm sorry. Go ahead and do that. Move in, out, in, and you do that. Let me know how that, let me see in 6 years if you got millions of dollars. I bet you don't have shit. I bet you don't have anything. I don't care what you flipped yesterday or how much you made on this one stock. Don't care at all. I am not impressed in the slightest with any of your trades at all. What I want to see is you do them for 10 fucking years and get rich. And you've built a lot of money. And you own assets. And you're protected. And you're debt free. And you can take care of your family. That's what I want to see. So you think BX sits around... Here's what they do. They look for these problems. They want to see 18-month down moves so they can start establishing positions. That's how they got rich. Buying houses. So these guys bought 16,000 houses in the year 2009, paid cash, remodeled them, started putting renters in them, then pulled the money out in equity, and then flipped them for a double in 2017. You know how you do that? Money. You have money. That's how you do that. Anybody can do that. They did what I was doing. Money. So look at the little bitty, you got almost no dips. This thing for 2 consecutive years has just gone straight up, dude. I don't even, it's sickening. I own it and it's sickening. Shit, I should have only owned that. But here's the thing, man. There's tons of these, man. It's not the only one. There's tons of these. Tons. And they don't even have to pay dividends. I like the dividends because you get paid on it, man. So while I wait, I get paid a little bit of money, right? So on this stock right here, this is how absurd this is. Look, This is how absurd this is. And it's bad on me. Like what I'm showing you is a dumb move on my part. The value of this stock is $20,000. My gain is what? As it sits this morning, $15,253 in this account. All right, so I hold it in another account too. Where are we at? Yeah, right here. So total, I have 320 shares. I bought maybe half of those. So this one's 15, right? Total gain 11. Think of that for a second. I got $4,000 in this deal. 4,000 in this account. That's worth 15,000. Now, how long did that take? Same thing. So when did I start buying BX in this account? 2016, same year. In this one, I only made 3 transactions. I bought 85 shares. Right? 85 shares. In 2016. Pretty much I'm broke that day. That's all in. Cleared checking account, put the money in there. I'm broke now. What do? I go back to work. Next time I buy shares here, 2018. What is that? A year and a half later? What do I buy? 13 shares. Probably broke then too, man. All in. And I bet if we go look on these days, what was happening on this day? Oh, it's a big decline. Stage 1 sets up, starts going sideways. Boom, I'm sure. I have no doubt that's what it was. And then what do? I just wait, man. And they just start paying dividends. And we just wait. Now, these are dividends. So, look, they're giving me little pieces, throwing me off little pieces here. And I just say, hey, give me some more shares. Look, the dividend starts dropping. Look how low it gets. Why? Share price went up. Right? And so as it goes up, your dividend goes down. They have an inverse effect. I mean, not down, but the number of shares you can buy goes down, right? Do we sell it? Should I sell it? What do you think? People do, man. They'll be like, hey, man, I'm up 200% in Tesla. What do you think I should do? Do what you did to get the 200%. Don't do nothing. Looks like you made a lot of money doing nothing. Why you want to do something now? If you made a lot of money doing nothing, why do you want to do something now? Why you want to fuck it up? You made the money doing nothing. Now you want to do something. Guys do this getting out of debt. They're like, oh, I'm going to get out of debt. And then they go, oh, here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to pay off the balance, the highest interest rate. Now they're doing math. They didn't use any math to get into debt, but now they're going to start using math to get out of debt. So you didn't do shit to make this money. I just bought it and I just left it alone. It goes up. And then the guy says, well, shit, I need to do something with it. I need to fuck it up. I need to do something real quick, man. People do this, man. You get a big windfall, big win, all of a sudden, now you want to do something. What are we going to do? Let's stop the roll. Maybe we could have done that here. Look at that. Look, 3 months down, man. Maybe we should have cut the roll there. Or maybe back here. Maybe every time it dropped below. See, as soon as I teach people like the 20-day moving average and how price goes on, you know what they do with it? They use it against themselves. And the moment it runs under, they think that means they got to sell. It's not what it means. It means stock's going down. That's what it means. It don't mean I got to outsmart it, get ahead of it, try to be better than it. I could just watch it. As the gold, then when it went sideways, I buy some. And then it runs up, right? And then what? I say, well, I don't need to worry about that. That stock's going sideways now. I'm looking for the ones that are down here, man. And so with my other money, I just leave it be. I don't need to do anything. You say, but what if it goes down? Good. It's rigged, man. Which one isn't rigged? Now, you're trading a penny stock. The business has got to survive. Different, a little bit different. I mean, all businesses got to survive, but different factors, right? Oil stocks go down for different reasons. I don't know, man. All you guys with all your biotechs and your penny growth stocks, I want to vomit when people are like, I think I'm going to sell all of the, you know how stupid you sound? Like you just started this. That's why you're thinking that. You know how fucking dumb that is? Remember Amazon? Yeah, I remember when that was an up-and-coming growth stock that was, $50. You don't remember this. You were like in 4th grade, I'm sure. But people have been playing this Amazon stock since you were long before you were in here, okay? Long before you fucking owned a stock or knew what it was and were super smart. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to blah, 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 blah. This goes back to $50. And so all of your great ideas, this has gone straight up. All of your friends' ideas, all of everything your dad was like, oh, the markets are going to go straight fucking up. I can show you 100 of these. So when they're, oh, Gerald, it's like, you know how stupid you sound? I know you don't know because you just started, and so it's unfair of me to say that. But I'm not talking to you personally. And one-on-one, I wouldn't call you stupid, but that's what I think as I talk to people about stocks. Why are you so stupid? They don't understand because they just got started. And so they think these day-to-day moves fucking mean something. They think this means something to their life over a long period of time. It doesn't. And so it sounds stupid. But people do it, man. People do it. You know what I mean? People have sold Amazon. I'm not even in Amazon. How fucking dumb is that? If I back up and look at this, all my great ideas, I could have just fucking went all in on this. My point is, this is all around us. All around us. Even the smart people are doing dumb things. You got people that are scientists and they don't own this stock. What does that tell you? You have people right now in your life that are the smartest human beings you know. They can do math better than you. They're better looking than you. They're faster than you. Everything about this human being gives them an advantage. And yet they didn't buy this stock. What does that tell you? The game is open to anyone, man. Anyone. You see my video on experts the other day? I wasn't to smash on people in that business. It's to tell you that the people in business and other sectors don't know what the fuck they're doing. So when I talk to a guy who's a, quote, real estate expert, and you don't own more real estate than me, I find your expertise confusing. Why don't you own a bunch if you're so damn smart? Because it goes up. So now I got to question your brain. If you know so damn much, why don't you own 50 of these? I've asked every realtor I've ever met that question. I say, you know a lot about real estate? And they're like, yeah, I know a lot. How much do you own? What do you mean? How many houses do you own? You know what they say to me? Mine? Oh, okay. That's too real for them. Let's, this is a daily chart. Daily chart. And you know I believe in the RSI, man. But I had a guy yesterday say to me, well, I'm going to short this stock because the RSI is overextended. And I'm like, all right, I'm talking to an idiot. Now, I don't say that to him. I say that to me. Why? To alert me. Don't let this person influence you. He is an idiot. That's me talking to me. So as I talk with most people about stocks, that's probably what I'm going to think as you talk to me. Most people. That's what I'm saying. I don't say it to them. I remind me, hey, you're talking to an idiot. What does that do? That protects you, man. That reminds you, you are in charge. They don't know your goals or where you're trying to get to, right? You know how many people I've come in, listen, I'll hire a plumber. All this is connected. Don't misunderstand it. The money flow is not just stocks, man. This is everything. This is how you look at life, how you spend your money, how you interact with people, the assets you own, the way you live is the money flow, man. It's not a fucking stocks pattern. That's just part of it. That's just how you apply the stocks. But it's also how you talk to people. It's also networking. Like, there's more to it than that, man. So when I meet a guy, and I get this a lot with plumbers, he'll look at me and say, "Oh, is this a rent house?" And I say, "Yeah." You know what he just implied? That he can do a different kind of work on it. And I'll ask him, "You own any rent houses?" And they usually say, "No." Good. This is my house, not a rent house, bro. So we're going to do it the way we're supposed to do it. We're going to do it fucking right. There's an option. That's how we're going to do it. And I might spend a fucking $1,000 on a fan if I want to, because I own the fucking house. You don't fucking tell me how to manage my properties or how they can look or what you don't know shit. Now, I don't say all of that to him, but that's what I think in my head. I am talking to an idiot. Do not take his advice. He literally thought that because it's a rental property, I might want to make it look worse or do it cheaper or do it a different way. This is a corner cutter. That's who I'm talking to. You might even think that. You might think, "Oh, it's just a rental house." Man, get the fuck away from me. It's a house that I own. That's what it is. I might not want to rent it. I might want to sell it. You ever think of that? So I want it to look nice, man. God damn. Most of the people teaching you guys real estate, they don't say anything I just said. You know, most of you don't even have a fucking clue what I just said. You're like, "What is he saying? I don't understand." Do good work, spend good money, fucking act like you're proud of what you own. Yeah. Anyway, that's kind of like stocks too. So if I understand this stock, so guess who the idiots are? They're the ones selling it. So in this conversation, when I'm talking to the plumber, who's a so-called expert, who doesn't actually know shit, right? And so I'm not saying that to him. I'm reminding me that. You know how many plumbers I've had to explain how to fucking do plumbing to? They're about to drill a hole through my $20,000 wood floors. I'm like, "What are you doing?" "Go up through the floor, go over into the wall, and come out over there." Sorry. Yeah, but he's an expert, right? He's an expert that needs guidance. You know how many realtors I've had the conversation? In Texas, we have a law. We have a law in Texas. Listen up, realtors, because none of you ever know it. We have a law in Texas that says if your house is on septic, a lot of these areas are rural areas, okay? They're rural. They're in the country. And this all ties into stocks, dude. This all ties into stocks. And so your expert realtor is going to come over and they're going to try to sell you this house. Well, if the land is less than half an acre, if it's 0.4 fucking 9 or less, by law, you cannot put in a new septic system. So if you're out there buying a house that's 20 years old, has a 20-year-old septic system, what are you going to do when it goes bad? Those realtors will sell you that property. They don't have an answer for that. You're selling them a property that'll be condemned. And they'll do that. And they'll walk you right through that paperwork. Yeah, and the bank will loan you on it. I mean, all kinds of people, all kinds of experts will participate in your future destruction. They never have an answer when I ask them that. Insurance people will give you insurance on it. Mortgage broker will lend it on you. I've bought houses in foreclosures that had bad titles. Meaning not bad titles, bad surveys. So it went through the banks, the brokers, the real estate agents, the lawyers, and the survey's wrong. Man, I can give you list after list of these. So my point is most people don't know what they're doing. So if we remind ourselves of that when we come into the stock market and we see big sell-offs and companies like maybe, I don't know, let's pull up one. Let's look at one. Look at Zillow. Look at Zillow. So if a guy bought it over here, he might be like, oh man, it's down. I know. But you've had 5 fucking months to go get some money to buy a little more. Why are you letting yourself down? Why are you letting yourself down? Airbnb's giving you a chance. Uber's giving you a chance. Man, I don't care if you bought it up here on the breakout. Okay, good. Do I got to go back and pull the Amazon chart and the Tesla chart and the Netflix chart and the Pinterest chart and the Facebook chart and the Intel chart and the IBM? And I can go on and on and on and on and on and on and on for 1,000 of these. You're like, yeah, but my, okay. Man, come on, man. That only apply to state. Get off your ass and go look. Go look. Oh, you didn't know there's weird laws like how far a septic can be? Yeah, man. Fucking get in there and start. You can't even. Some cities, you expose drywall, you got to update everything. Electricity, all got to be updated. Now, sometimes some of you guys that aren't scared, it's because you ain't got no money. It's easy not to be scared when you got $1,000 in there. You got $1 million in there. See, when your $1,000 drops by 50%, you ain't that worried. When your $1 million drops by $500,000, you get fucking panicked. Everyone does. I mean, it bothers me. I got $1 million in the stock market. You don't think it bothers me when it comes down? Yeah, it bothers me. But I got to go back and play this game with myself and remind myself, is it really catastrophic? Was it ever here before? Like, I'll go look and I ask myself, has this ever happened or is this just me? Has this ever happened to anyone else in this stock ever in the past? The CEO that owns 1 million shares, has he ever experienced what I'm experiencing? And I go, look, this is Zillow. And I go, look at that. Yeah, it's done that shit a bunch of times. These guys over here had that problem. Right? See what I mean? Bro, I'm fixing to look at this DF. If you showed us some bullshit, you're about to get banned. I got a feeling you're showing me a penny stock. Taking our Good Friday. Dragonfly. An OTC stock. And what my friend just showed you here is a very dangerous play. Doesn't mean it's bad. But remember the rule that I always say to myself in my head, right? I'm probably talking to an idiot. So let's see. DFLYF. Just remind yourself every time you go to talk to someone, especially at work. Let's see. And your friend says something, just think to yourself, I'm probably talking to an idiot. Let's see. We ain't got no analyst coverage on it. You got no analyst coverage, bro. Not a single fucking analyst of the 50,000 analysts in the United States of America even know what your stock is. They give so little of a fuck they don't even cursory put it in their database to be searched. That's how little fucks they give. Now, what do we do when we get a stock like that? Because now we're relying completely on the brains of a stranger on Instagram who just gave us. Now, that could be. I've gotten some great stocks that way. But then we go look, and nobody else in America seems to give a shit about this stock. Let's check Morningstar. So I'm wondering, why does he care if nobody else does? Let's see. DFLYF. Come on, man. I'm fucking logged out. Anyway, if you go to Morningstar has... Are you literally trading off the previous high? All right. You can do that. So in other words, you're just chart trading. All right, that's fine. I thought you were... Man, don't even compare this to BX. Are you fucking kidding me? If you're chart trading, you will never hold this stock when it goes down. If all you're doing is chart trading, you'll be the guy going, hey, Gerald, do you think I should hold this? Why the fuck are you asking me? I don't know. In other words, if you know about the company, if you knew about Tesla or Amazon or Pinterest or Snapchat or Zillow, if you knew, I actually use, so a lot of people have asked me about selling Zillow. You know why? Because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. So as that guy asked me, you think I should sell Zillow? I think, okay, I'm talking to an idiot. Yeah, bro, maybe so. But here's the difference. I use the stock every day. Like, I'm a landlord. I use this. I pay Zillow money. So I understand the business model. Like, I'm involved in it. I'm a customer of Zillow's. You're not. And you never actually looked. You never actually looked. So BX, the one we've been talking about, while you're trying to buy over-the-counter stocks, BX has gone straight up for 6 years. Just keeps going higher, man. Just higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. Higher and higher and higher. They're like, man, let's buy Dogecoin. BX just keeps going higher and higher and higher. Right? The problem with the other things, the inherent problem you're having is you are purely trading them, right? Which means you got a time getting in and out. If you're in BX, do you need to worry about getting in and out? Why would you get out? It might go to 10,000. I don't know. They're a hedge fund. Why would you get out? You know? And so any of these periods that you've seen, Dimitri, as we look at your stocks, each one of these is a month. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 consecutive months down. You wouldn't have thought to yourself, sitting alone, all by yourself in your room, thinking, I shouldn't have posted that on Instagram. My account's gone down for 10 months. Girlfriend's probably going to leave you because you suck as a trader. Look, you were smart and you bought it and it went down for a year. And all your friends are fucking buying Dogecoin and other things. I'm like, dude, you should be buying AMC. Just buy AMC. All right. Now you're the dummy buying BX as it goes down. But as you're doing that, this company's just accumulating. And then people start realizing what they're doing. You know, and they just start, look, over here, it went down for 2 consecutive months, dropped by almost 50%. It had a 50% fall. You wouldn't have been sitting alone in your room. I knew I shouldn't have bought BX. My portfolio never goes up. For 90 days, it's gone down. It's because you have zero fucking conviction. That's why you even talk like that. You ever hear me cry about that? No, I'm looking to buy stage ones. Honestly, if I ever come on here and go, okay, guys, what do you think I should do with this stock? No, I never do that because I buy stocks that go fucking up. Sometimes they go down. So as I bought right here, real fucking money, I don't know what you're doing. So everyone I'm talking to is an idiot, is what I assume. So in 2016, when I start buying this, look, there's 85 shares, right? We're buying it with real money, and it dropped 50%. That wasn't a time to be worried. What I should have been doing is buying more of this. I mean, why would I not? I should have been fucking taking loans. It's not just this stock, by the way. We can go down a list of them. Right? So, you know, the 13 shares I bought are up 1,000. So when I ever hear a guy and he's like, Gerald, I've been in it for 4 months, and I'm like, all right, I'm talking to an idiot. Let me speak as slow and soft to them as possible so I don't upset him, because he just came into this world, and so he needs a little extra hand holding. So when you had your 9-month downtrend and you start crying, I won't tell you what I'm thinking in my mind. So whenever you send me a stock and you go, hey G, what do you think we should do with this? Just assume I'm thinking I'm talking to an idiot. In fact, you're even fucking asking me right now. Did I say I'm selling? So what do you think I'm doing with it? Nothing. I'm holding it and I'm looking to accumulate more. Everyone, Dimitri says, why y'all so cocky, man? Everyone doesn't win like you all. Yeah, they do. You didn't know about Amazon, bro? You didn't know about buying that? Look, let's look. Facebook, you didn't know about that one? This one sneak up on you? Big fucking secret? I own this. Let's back it up. Is this one secret? You guys didn't know about this one? Let's see. Let's see. Did you know about this one? No. This is a monthly chart. Look. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 7, 8, 9 months where Facebook cuts almost in half. And all the little guys that bought it in there go, this is not fair. My portfolio doesn't go up. Yeah, I know, because you just started playing over here. You started playing in 2018, dummy. It takes time. It takes time. So if you step in and you start buying, guess what? Uber today will be the Facebook, Pinterest, Roku, or not Roku, Roku's new, of the future, man. So when I started playing this, Amazon was fucking $50. Right? Amazon was $50. Here's another one. You know how many people have asked me, should they sell Apple in the 2 years I've been teaching stocks? Just so you know, when you asked me, you know what I thought in my mind? Talking to an idiot. Doesn't mean he doesn't know things. Some idiots are smart. I meet idiots all the time, PhDs, complete morons. They don't own this stock. They got a PhD in fucking economics. They don't own it. PhD in fucking history. A PhD in art. I mean, smart people. Smart. They didn't buy this. But you could have. A dipshit working at a car wash could have clicked the button. Right there. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Anybody in America can get rich. Anybody, regardless of age, race, or financial situation. Anyone could have just started buying that, man. And you say, yeah, but it's a secret list. No, it's not. We can go, dude. Let's see. Yeah, I hold Uber as a buy and hold as well. So if we look at, I can't pull that up. I was going to pull up my account that had Uber as a buy and hold. But yes, I do Uber as buy and hold too. I'm up huge in it. And during sell-offs, I don't sell any. When it pulls back, I buy a few shares. I'll do that for the rest of my life. And then we'll look back, and it'll be 7 years from today. And you'll look back, and you'll be like, oh, he bought 12 shares of Uber. And then he bought 15. And then look, 9 months later, he bought 9. And then he didn't do anything. And then the stock, that's how that'll be, man. And it just plays out, man. So where's Roku right now? But that's not trading, right? In the typical sense, look at Roku. Oh my God. Look at this breakout, man. Look at this breakout. I didn't add on this one, but I'm in my core position that I'm just keeping. You don't sell it, man. You got to stay in Roku, man. So all right. So if you bought over here, Dimitri, if you bought Roku at 490 and it fell all the way to 300, you're down 50%. And this is where they come to me and they go, Gerald, do you think we should get rid of Roku? Take it out of the portfolio? I'm going to get out of it. And I go, okay, I'm talking to an idiot. He wants to get out of Roku because it went down and he's down 50%. No, you're going to buy ones, bro. You're going to build your position back up. And you buy the breakouts, and then what? We'll take it off when it builds the stage 3s. Yeah, even for Roku. What other one? Oh, maybe it doesn't work with Lyft. Maybe that's different. Maybe it won't work over there. Let's see, Lyft. How does Lyft work? Let's see. If my computer will type. You get my point? I hope you get my point. Let's back it up. It even works for Dimitri. If he had the... If you buy the right ones, if you believe in them, if you own them, keep them. Oh, look at this. This is a monthly chart. This is a monthly chart of Lyft. Ugh, look at this shit. Oh, that's a lot of months down. Oh my God. Right? Now what? Now we're going the other way. So, I mean, that's pretty ugly. Something tells me if we're buying the ones, we'll be all right. I know, I got to pick on you because you're fucking talking while I'm giving a class. Not shut the fuck up. How about that? That's an option. So if you speak, you will be used as an example. Let's see. Where are we at on AI, man? Ugh. We're coming down. Why do you guys are picking on Dimitri? He was trying to join the Money Flow gang. You got to join, bro, and then you'll be untouchable. You get the button and nobody can pick on you anymore. Except me. Yeah, so this is AI. This one's been a pain in the ass. But I'm going to roll with it. I like the company. I did some research. So I believe this is going higher. It's just out of favor right now, right? So let's see. I know, unreal, bro. You better join the Money Flow gang, and then they'll stop picking on you. If you're not in the group, we can just roll you, take your stocks. That would be awesome. It's been as high as 160. Do we get back there? The market's going to have to change. This is AI. The market's going to have to be, yeah, I like Prague, man. Let's look at Prague. I like AI, but I wouldn't buy it here. It's going down. Don't buy it while it's going. Wait for it to stop. I like Prague. Prague's building a base. It's a downtrend though, man. So if you're going to buy Prague, you got to decide, are you going for a bigger payoff or are you swing trading it? If you're swing trading it, obviously you're going to have your stop right here. You're probably going to lose money. This is a bad environment to be trying to swing trade in. I think. Stage 1, right? There's our 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we're swing trading it, really tight trading, you're looking at 375, right? You're hoping for a breakout that heads up there. Now, what do these tip ranks have on Prague? I think they got like $8, right? No, man, they've been bringing it down too. So what I don't like, and this is part of the reason for the holdup on the stock, is we've had a whole bunch of people downgrade or set it to a hold. So now we got problems. Now, a couple ways to look at that. One is when we started buying it, it was going up, and then the company has misstepped, and now it's come down. That's just the reality of fucking life. You got this one wrong, right? So there can be a time where you think, remember, that was over here, and we were buying it, and but they didn't meet the expectations, man. Company got smashed. So now you got to go back and decide, okay, do I just get out of this? I just don't want to fuck with this business anymore. I don't understand it. Like, maybe I just don't understand it. I don't understand what they're doing. They're working on THX16-4. That's an inhibitor that'll spray into your nose that'll cause, whatever. Like, I don't know. And if that doesn't make sense to you, just buy Uber. You understand Uber, right? Like, you know how that works? Uh-oh, we got a white knight. He says he likes him. I like you, bro. I don't know, man. Prague is a battleground stock. I think if you're patient with this one, and I'm doing that, man, you got to have some sort of limit here. Like, I'm going to buy 1,000 shares and I'm a layup, you know, like you can't just keep, I mean, you could, if you had told, like, if you really believed, if we would have been doing this with BX, every stage one, just fucking buying, but just, man, keep them small. And when you, this, at some point, if this size gets too big, just leave it be, man. You just leave it alone. Just let it be. It's just a shitty thing. You know, you can do that while you're unsure. You don't have to do anything. Sometimes people think they have to make some kind of move. Well, I'm down, so I have to do. No, you don't. You can just be down. Just be cool with it, man. Just be cool. When you look at that stock, it's red. And, you know, I had CSX. It was red for 2 years. Some people would say, well, that's dumb. That's lost of time, man. Look at CX. It's breaking out now, right? They've done some reverse splits. This is another one. I'm up like 400%. Back it up. When I first started playing this, where was it? Where did we first buy it? I think it was like $12. Yeah. Was it 16? Nah, they've done the split. Fucked it up, man. Damn it. It was when Obama and them were smashing this company. They were killing coal, man. Obama and them were killing coal. It came down big. Months and months and months. And I just started buying CX. And I'd sit on it. And I sat on that shit for, man, it seemed like forever. Don't look like it on here. That was it. There you go. I was buying it up in 2011. And it came down big. And then I just stayed under. These are months. So this is almost like 2 years where I just stayed underwater. And then there she went. And then look, pulled back almost to where I was that time, man. Like just about the time you start to get somewhere, it comes back. But guess what? I just believed that trains were going to be important and that CSX would figure this shit out. They all went to Wharton Business School. They weren't completely out of business. They still had work. They were going to fix this shit and get their trains right. And they did. And it went doubled, right? Paying a dividend. You know, now what? We're breaking out now on a daily. I'm not adding. I should be adding. Lesson learned from BX, right? What if it goes to 100 again? I could be up 1,000%. And during that, have 50% drops, man. But the only reason I would keep this company is I believe that CSX, I understand their product. They just put shit on the back of trains and drive it to where it's going. That ain't complicated. That ain't some weird-ass nasal inhaler that they spray in that they're doing trials on and there's doctored F, you know, and yet you got to get, like, that ain't, it's not that, man. Let's see. Yeah, Draftkings is one we could talk about this. I think this is one. Hold on. You guys should be doing that. You should own some. And if you ever contact me and go, hey, Gerald, you think I should sell Draftkings? In my mind, remember, I'll be thinking, I'm talking to an idiot. Okay? I'm talking to an idiot right now. That's what I'll be thinking. Because I've been doing nothing but buying Draftkings. But I only want to buy stage 1s and 2s, man. The game is still the money flow, right? So if we click, I'm still doing the same thing. It's just not in and out, in and out. And you can do that. You'll be broke your whole life, but you could do it. You say, why do you know that? Because none of those dudes have any money. I don't ever see all these day traders on Instagram. Okay, where's your money? Like, I need to see something, man. Houses, something besides a rented car. I mean, come on, let me see it. Don't fall for the vacation. Anybody can take a vacation. You can put a vacation on a credit card. You can't buy the whole damn island on a credit card, though. Let's see. Draftkings breaking out, man. Oh, we're fixing to buy some right now. I'm going on the Day Trader Professor's little thing. I don't think he's watched my content. I don't know. I think he knows that I think day trading's nonsense, but we'll see. I'll be polite to him, though. What's our target on I'll be polite? But in my head, I'm going to be thinking, I might be talking to an idiot. I don't know. 66, we'll see. And we're at 49. So the lesson here is, if you're using the money flow and this breaks out, let's say this breaks out, right? We get a breakout, we run up into here. We're not buying up in there. We're not buying in here. We're buying these ones, right? The closer we get to true value, the closer we get to this number, what I like to do is scale it back and then let it be. They might raise this. What if it gets raised to 90? Cool. Guess what'll happen? It'll run up, but then something in the news, it'll pull it back and it'll go through a down pull. You'll see it pull back. Good. We'll pick up some. Why? Because they raised it to 90. So this game will play out. These stage 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s are going to play out just the rest of your life. Just like we did with Amazon. Said it was cool and knowledgeable. Right. Don't forget, there's a lot of smart idiots. There really are, man. There's a lot of smart people. Go read on the long-term capital management. I had a guy send me a video yesterday of his computer setup, and he was showing how fast it is. So he can buy stocks at like split second, like super fast. Okay. Why are you in a hurry? Look, this 49.42. What if by the time I get off the live and do my buy, it's 49.58? Okay. And don't care. Makes zero fucks. Zero. That's only important to a guy buying 10,000 shares trying to ride it up for 50 cents. Picking up pennies, man. I'm trying to ride this to fucking $500. Yeah, Jen Simmons. Now that dude's doing a whole different game. Yeah, Simon, is probably one of the great traders of all time. And everything I've ever said is the exception goes to that dude. Because everything he's doing, I'd be like, yeah, don't do that. And he's makes like 80% year returns. TMF, so we've been looking at bonds. I know you guys don't look at bonds. You'd rather buy Dogecoin. But bonds are one of the big four. Bonds have gotten really cheap. I've been downsizing my bond trade. I'm kind of cool where it's at now, so we'll see. If it comes back into here, so I bought a lot more bonds down here, and then I've been downsizing them. I'm going to keep a position, let it pull back. Starts to go, it would make total sense, right? It would pull back into support here, and we would have the pattern playing out of sideways up, sideways down, sideways. Well, on that next sideways, I'll reevaluate. Maybe we get longer bonds, and bonds make another leg higher, Does this work on other markets in the world too? Or is it just, yeah, man, fuck out of here? Why wouldn't it work in other markets? Why? It's just people. Are people in India different? Let's see if Chinese are different. No, fear and fucking greed. That's what moves markets. Damn, well, yen just won't, or FXX just won't stop going down. Just people, man. Fear and greed moves markets. That's it. Fear and greed. So yes, this has been terrible. I like it even more though. Lower we get below the 200, I just can't cut my position. Yeah. What's the bond ticker you play? TMF mostly. TMF. And I don't really short it. I just downsize. You could short it, but I haven't. That would have been a great short though, for sure. You can, for sure. All right, man. You guys be good. I got to do some work. I'm try to update the newsletter for the weekend so you can mess with it. If you're still learning the way I play, and I know it's not the only way. There's a lot of ways to play. Go Google Jim Simons. Go Google that dude. Simons. However he says his name. Simons. Go Google him. It'll blow your mind. He was a math teacher.